Hi, this is Guinea Pigs Info, and today's video is going to be about bringing your guinea pig home and some of the supplies that you'll need. So the first thing when you bring your guinea pigs home is just to really give them maybe about 3 days just to adjust to their new environment. The good thing about mine, I got them in the same cage because I got them from a lady and all their stuff. So they were pretty comfortable because they had the same things. It's just new people and new place that their cage is in. But you still want to give them that time to adjust. But that did help in the process. So yeah, just give them those few days to adjust without petting them or reaching in their cage. But a few things that you can do while you're allowing them to adjust are when you walk in the room, just start talking to them so you don't scare them. And you want to kind of walk over to the cage and just sit next to it, kneel next to it. But you never want to stand or hover because they're prey animals and they may think that you're a predator, and you don't want to start off with that. So just kind of sit and just kind of talk to them, and they can hear your voice and get your scent and just get used to you being there with them. Another thing after that, just after you start doing that and letting them adjust, is you could start doing some hand feeding. I'd probably recommend maybe using your vegetables or treats or things like that. But just hand feeding is good so they can associate you with food. But you want to always have really slow movements when you put your hand in the cage with the food. And you just want the guinea pigs to come to you. So give them the time to come to you. You don't want to go to them because that will scare them more. So just put it in there. Just wait for them to come. And if they don't get it, then you can try again later. But you don't want to rush things with guinea pigs because all guinea pigs are different. Um, and the next thing that I want to talk about was picking up. I'll just talk about this briefly. I'll probably talk about picking up and handling your guinea pig on another video. But you always want to have slow movements. And the thing about that I've realized after doing this a few times is when you want to pick up your guinea pig, you want to make it as quick as possible because the longer it is, the more stressed out they're going to get. Because guinea pigs, they do get stressed out when you want to pick them up because that natural thinking of them as prey animals, they're scared. They're thinking you're a predator. So what I do is I usually use a fleece or a towel or a blanket or something like that so I can just pick them up and scoop them up in it so they'll feel safe and cozy. And right when I have them in my arms and safe and all cuddled up, they'll stop and they're fine. So it's just a matter of getting them in that blanket and feeling safe. So you want to make that as quick and try to make it not very stressful. So I'll probably talk about picking up on another video. Another thing was the supplies. As you can see, I have 2 hidey houses, and I would recommend you'd probably want about 1 hidey house per guinea pig, just so if they want the time alone away from the other guinea pig, they can have that. And they move these around a lot, but I have this one. Sorry, I didn't know you were in there. And then I have this natural wood one. And so those hidey houses are great because if they get scared, they can just run into it and they're covered and they feel safe in there. Other things are tunnels so they can exercise. This is a chew tunnel, so it's really good. I also have things like blankets just so they can curl up in them. I have one back there. And then I have a little pillow up here, but the kind of computer that I'm recording this on is on it. So they use that as a bed sometimes. And then it's important to allow them things to chew on. So I have the natural wood hut. I have this chew tunnel. But I just have a variety of little chew things for them to chew on to gnaw down their teeth because it's really important because they can outgrow. Their teeth can overgrow and that would not be good and they'll have trouble eating. Um, so now we'll go on to food. You always want to have a full supply of hay available to them. They always need hay available to them. And I need to refill mine right now, but I'll do that when the video's over. And then the next thing is you want to give them about a fourth a cup of pellets per day, and you want to get rid of it the next day, just making sure that you're keeping it fresh. Another important thing is always having water bottles available to them. I have one in the kitchen area up there, and I have one downstairs. And even though it may not look like they're drinking it, it is important to still have it and have that good supply because they will need it. They can get dehydrated really easily. And another thing is fruits and veggies. Vegetables, they need about a cup of vegetables every day. And you really want to give them a variety of vegetables so they're not getting the same thing. Because some things it's not very good to give them every day because they're not very nutritional. They may cause diarrhea if they are high in water. So things like that. I have an app called Guinea, and I have another app that I just look at all the information on my veggies and fruits before I buy them and before I feed it to them to kind of see, oh, this one's not very nutritional, so I don't want to give them too much. Oh, this one's high in vitamin C, and that's really good, so I want to give them a lot of that today. And on the point of vitamin C, guinea pigs can't store or manufacture vitamin C, so it's very important that you're feeding them vegetables and vegetables especially that are high in vitamin C so they can get that. And with the fruits, you only want to give the fruits maybe once or twice a week because they are very high in sugars and that could cause obesity in your guinea pig and you do not want that to happen. So just give that once or twice a week and I would look on the Guinea app. I really recommend that because it tells you all the information about the fruits, telling you like this one is really high in sugar, this one blah 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 blah. So don't feed those too often. They're kind of like a treat. And with treats, you don't wanna give those too often either because a lot of treats are probably high in sugar and things like that. So, but treats are for special occasions or doing good things. So, kind of with fruits along with that. Oh, and when I was talking about vitamin C, I wanted to talk about if you're not going to be able to give your guinea pigs fruits or vegetables, you want to make sure that there's a way for them to get the vitamin C that they need. You can find them at pet stores or things like that. They have vitamin C, like they have tablets, liquid, and I wouldn't recommend the liquid that you put in the water bottle because that can make the water taste weird, and that could cause the guinea pigs not to want to drink the water. So I'd recommend the tablets, and I would probably hand feed that to them because I wouldn't want to put it in their pellets or things like that because you never know if one guinea pig is getting it all and none's not getting any. I just want to make sure that they're all getting it. So I have two, so if I had one, that would be fine. But if you have multiple guinea pigs, you want to make sure that they're all getting that vitamin C. But if you have one guinea pig, that's totally fine. And the next thing that I was going to talk about was the litter pan. I have a litter pan back in the corner, and I'll probably talk about this on another video. Litter training can be different with any guinea pigs, and they just have to get used to it. But you do want to find that corner that they poop the most. I tried in the kitchen area because they do poop a lot when they eat, but they didn't really like it up there, and I would just avoid it while eating. I was hoping they would go in and then get their hay or go in and get their pellets so they'll poop there. But they didn't do that, so I put that in the corner. But I'll make where they poop the most downstairs. But I'll make another video of that on litter training. And so I think I've covered all the points that I wanted to on this video. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something. Oh, I did forget something. I wanted to tell you who my guinea pigs are. My one up here, the black and white one. Let's see if you can see it. You can barely see it. That black and white one, that is Daisy. And then the one in here, come here, come on. And that one was Olive. And they're female guinea pigs, and they're about 1 year old. And they're pretty new, so I'm a pretty new guinea pig owner. But they're very sweet, and they're still adjusting to me. Even after those few days of adjusting, they still need that time to kind of get used to you. So, but they're great. Thank you for watching this video. I think I already said it. And comment for requests of videos that you may want to see or questions that you had about something I said or something that I didn't say, and I'll be glad to answer that for you. Subscribe.